Hello and welcome to round number 12 of the GP2 Offline Championship. I am your host for today. I'm George. What am I even doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the time you're watching us. This is round number 12 of the GP2 Offline Championship. I am your host for today. I am the Grime Lloyd. Obviously, I am the Grime Lloyd. And this will happen in Brazil, in Interlagos. That is the track that you see right there. And all of this very notable corners. This race will have 21 laps, and well, to be honest, there is nothing other than the battle for the runner-up. There's nothing else going on in this championship for now. There are 3 drivers battling to see who will be the runner-up. Those drivers are Franco Gamba, Robert Hunter, and Mario McLaren. There you see the starting lineup. Rivki Fakhrizadeh, pole position for the 9th time in the season. Alongside him, Robert Hunter. Row number 2, Mario McLaren and Luca Farina. Row number 3, Bruno de Barros and Franco Gamba. Bruno has said that he wants to win this race so badly. So row number 4, there you're going to see William Duncan and Mario Rossi. Not a good season for Mario Rossi, but that was a good qualifying from the Italian. Row number 5, there you're going to see the 2 Ocean cars, Sean Grant and Josef Molnar. Sean Grant, who's going to the main series, who's going to Virgin next season. So row number 6, there you're going to see Jeffrey Finguy and Sasha Banks, 2 American drivers. Finguy, who's a rookie, and his season has been of highs and lows, and Sasha Banks, whose season has been mainly only of lows. Row number 7, Oliver Glazebrook and Patrick Juhas. That is row number 7. Row number 8, there you're going to see Franco Lopez and Daniel Pshigoda. Row number 9, Xavier Quinlan, also going to the main series for the next season. And Mikael Votiga, always not a good qualifying for the Belgian driver. Row number 10, another Brazilian. We have Gabriel Gomes and Lucas Levi from Singapore. And then in the final row, it is Ranzians and Robin Kirlos. Ranzians is replacing David Greenwood, who is injured following his crash in Japan. Now, to the weather forecast, and yes, it's going to rain. It's going to rain. Look how intense the rain promises to be. It is going to be very intense. It's going to be 21 laps. It's going to be very wet. There you see the cars already waiting for the start. Pay attention to the lights. And round 12 is underway. That's a good start from Fakhrizadeh already way ahead of the competition. Well, this was the story of the season. Rivki Fakhrizadeh was way better than everyone else in this season, so that was indeed bound to happen. Hunter is in 2nd, McLaren 3rd, and then 4th place to Luca Farina. Luca Farina, whose season has been of highs and lows. His high, obviously, was his win in Germany. And he's already battling with McLaren, who didn't have a good start. We have a yellow flag at this point, and it is Daniel Pshigoda. It is Daniel Pshigoda, and it is Xavier Quinlan as well. There was apparently a crash between these two. Let's see what happened here. And boink. That's what happened. Pretty much of a racing incident. Quinlan thought he could overtake Pshigoda, but he couldn't get it done. It was just a small tap, and both cars spun right there at the Subida do Lago. And, well, there it is. There is Daniel Pshigoda. You saw there Xavier Quinlan returning to the track. As I said, Xavier Quinlan is going to the main series. He's going to drive for Virgin. He is one of the 2 GP2 drivers to compete for Virgin for the next season. The other, as I mentioned before, is Sean Grant. Obviously, Xavier Quinlan scored the win in Monaco, and that was his best moment in the season. His season has been of highs and lows, which is mainly a story for almost everyone here in this season, except for this man, Rifki Fakhrizadeh. He's dominating. He scored 9 pole positions, and if he wins here today, it's going to be his 6th win in 12 races. This is McLaren side by side with Hunter, going to turn number 1, and he's just going to make it. 2nd place to McLaren at this point. But I do think that Hunter is becoming the runner-up for now, because Franco Gamba is in 6th place and he's not getting many points as Hunter and McLaren. Look at this. Oh, look at Farina here. Farina is going to overtake Robert Hunter, and now Bruno de Barros is catching the British driver. Robert Hunter, who did score 2 wins in the season, a dominating win in Bahrain and the luckiest win of his life in Singapore, but his season wasn't that notable. I mean, he was in 3rd place in the point standings, but he hasn't done that much other than his wins. That is a Fakhrizadeh just chilling in the lead. He's already 4.9 seconds ahead of Mara McLaren. You saw there, Bruno de Barros is in 5th place and Franco Gamba is in 6th place. These two have battled for positions more than anyone else. They see the guys there from the back trying to do something, and I don't know, trying to, make their season better if that's possible. And now back to the guys there up front. That is Bruno de Barros, who's using a new helmet here. He's using a Brazilian helmet, and he's already side by side with Robert Hunter. He's going to do it. He's going to overtake him right before the S do Senna. That was so easy for the Brazilian. This is his home race. Well, so to speak, he's not from São Paulo. He's from Rio de Janeiro, but it's in Brazil, so it's his home race. That is Hunter, and he is now being attacked by Franco Gamba. Franco Gamba, who could become the runner-up of the championship. Look at this. Gamba tried to do something, but Hunter was very, very smart. He just shut the door right in his face. That was the smart thing to do. We are already on lap number 3. And Gamba is still trying to catch Hunter. Fakhrizadeh is in the lead. He's just chilling in the lead. I mean, Fakhrizadeh can sleep, talk with his parents, go to Malaysia for a bit, go to Indonesia for a bit, talk with a lot of people. He will then come back and still be in the lead of this race, because he has been dominating. And that is an understatement. That is Hunter still battling with Franco Gamba. I mean, this is good for Bruno de Barros, because Gamba at the end of the day will not overtake him, at least for now, because at the end of the day, Franco Gamba always finds a way to overtake the Brazilian. And look at Franco Gamba, already side by side with Robert Hunter, and well, there's nothing that Hunter can do. His car is a disaster today. He's losing positions left, right, and center. He's losing faster than the Saskatchewan Rough Riders, and well, that is not a stretch. There you see Mario Rossi there in 10th place trying to do something, but his season has been a disaster. And he's trying to catch Sean Grant. But he's 1.1 second behind. And one of the supernovas there, I think that is Finn guy, is very close towards him. That is Luca Farina trying to catch the one in 2nd place. And the one in 2nd place is Mara McLaren. That is Josef Molnar there in 8th place. We still don't know if Molnar is going to be here in the next season. Probably not. But you never know. That is Bruno de Barros. Bruno de Barros, who's going to iSports for the next season. That is very, very likely to happen. He will probably have Sasha Banks as his teammate. So get ready for some fireworks there. That is William Duncan. William Duncan, who is doing a fine season. He's doing a fine season. There's been lots of highs and lows, but you cannot forget that this guy won in Budapest, in Hungary. And it was a very impressive win. Now he's side by side with Hunter. And Hunter is losing positions. He's unstoppable in losing positions. Robert Hunter, I think Robert Hunter is sleeping. Now he's going to be attacked by Josef Molnar. That is way too much for Hunter. Oh, look at Rossi there. Mauro Rossi just made a mistake there at Alessio Senna. We got to see the replay here. There it is. Oh, I think he was hit. He was hit by Jeffrey Finguy. Finguy thought he had it, but Rossi, I think Rossi shut the door in his face, and there was nothing that Finguy could do. Pretty much of a racing incident. And it's raining, so you just shouldn't find someone there to blame. This is not the place. This is not the league. This is not even the right league to do that. And look at Gabriel Gomes. They're trying to overtake Sasha Banks. There's the other homeboy, Gabriel Gomes, and he's going to take 13th. Gabriel Gomes, who scored the fastest lap of this race last season. So let's see what he can do here for this season. Obviously, his season hasn't been that good. He was easily defeated by his teammate Robert Hunter, and Hunter didn't have a good that much of a good season, and he was easily defeated by Hunter. There you see Luca Farina. He is 2 seconds behind Mario McLaren, and he's gaining on Bruno de Barros. That is good for Farina, because he's not being attacked by the Brazilian. And Rivki Fakhrizadeh is already 10 seconds in front of Mario McLaren. This is ridiculous, folks. This is ridiculous. It's like it's unbelievable what we're seeing here. There he is, Rivki Fakhrizadeh, already 10 seconds ahead of Mario McLaren. This is Daniel Pshigoda. Daniel Pshigoda is already 19th. I think he overtook Lucas Levi, and he's attacking Robin Kirlos. Pshigoda, who is going to be probably going to be in GP2 for the next season. We still don't know where, but it could be any team, to be honest. And he's going to attack Robin Kirlos there, but he's not in position to overtake the Estonian driver. That is Sasha Banks. Well, Sasha Banks is doing a horrible season. That is Renzians. Renzians, who's replacing David Greenwood, who was injured in Japan, followed his crash there with Lucas Levi. And look at Quinlan. Quinlan is making a recovery race, and he's overtaking his teammate Sasha Banks. That was bound to happen. I mean, what Sasha Banks has done in this season, that was pretty much of a waste. This year was a waste for Sasha Banks, needless to say. And now she's going to be attacked by these guys right there. And the first one is Oliver Glazebrook. Oliver Glazebrook, who is only 17th in this race. That is not very good for him. Lap number 7. There you see Rivki Fakhrizadeh. This is just so easy to him. This is just so easy to him. This might be his 6th win in this season. And this is race number 12. So if he wins here, he would win half of the races in the calendar. And that is ridiculous. Now on board with Renzians, and he's attacking. That is he's attacking. I think that is the other race engineering car of Franco Lopez. No, that was actually Mario Rossi. He overtook Mario Rossi. And Renzians, well, he's already 13th. He started in 21st, so not bad. Not bad from Renzians. Maybe he can get to the points. Obviously, Renzians is no stranger to GP2. He already competed here last season. He got a win in Silverstone. And I remember his season was of highs and lows. And he went to DTM. He became the champion. And, well, he's going to the main series. Obviously, he's going to Sauber to be the teammate of Rivki Fakhrizadeh. But he's here for now in the GP2 just for this race, to replace his former teammate in GP2, that is David Greenwood. There you see all the drivers. They're just showing all the drivers here, so you have no idea what is going on. And obviously, this is brought to you by UD There you see Xavier Quinlan. Quinlan is already attacking Mario Rossi. Let's see what he's capable of. And you gotta remember, Xavier Quinlan was in last place following his collision with Daniel Shigoda right at the start. So pretty good recovery race from Xavier Quinlan, the Australian driver. And now he's attacking Rossi, but he's being attacked by Oliver Glazebrook. And we got a yellow flag, and that is Josef Molnar. Josef Molnar, I think he went off the track. This is turn 1? It is turn 1. Now, we gotta see the replay to see here what happened, but this is pretty much similar of some of the crashes from the main series last season. We're going to see the replay here. Molnar returns in 21st. He was in 8th place. Let's see here. Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's raining. Why would you put your tire on the white line? That is really dumb. I mean, why would you put your tire on the white line? It's raining. And of course, the paint from the white line is very slippery. And he rejoined unsafely. He rejoined right in front of Jeffrey Finn, guys. Something terribly could have happened there, but it didn't. I was very surprised. But anyway, as I was saying, why would you put your tire on the white line? The white line in the rain can be very slippery. So that was not a very wise decision from Josef Molnar. And obviously, he really doesn't need that. What he needs is the team's talking about him, but obviously his season hasn't been that good. But you never know. You could see him in the next season. I don't remember if he was there for the signups, but, well, anyway. That is Mara McClary. Mara McClary, who is very likely to not stay in GP2. Mara McClary, who had a winless season for the first time in his GP2 career. He won in 2008. He won a race in 2009, but he didn't win here. And that is Oliver Glazebrook. He is catching Mario Rossi for the 14th spot, and that is Glazebrook, who's really not doing a good season. I mean, we heard a lot from Oliver Glazebrook, but he's yet to show what he's capable of. But that might be a good start. That was a good overtaking maneuver on Mario Rossi. So 14th place for Oliver Glazebrook, and now he's going to catch Renzians. And, well, you already know the story. These two don't get along, so this is going to be fun to see. Of course, if Oliver Glazebrook gets to Renzians. There you see Gomes there trying to do something. He's battling with Lopez, Franco Lopez, the Argentinian. That is the closest that he will have as a home race, because GP2 doesn't race in Argentina, but it races in Brazil, so it's close. It's close. And he's trying to catch, that is Juhas. He's trying to catch Juhas at this point. That is McClary. Back to McClary. He's trying to catch Rivki Fakhrizadeh, but this is impossible to happen because Fakhrizadeh is on a mission, ladies and gentlemen. And, well, He's unstoppable. He's gaining on Luca Farina, but it doesn't mean that he's gaining on Fakhrizhane. That is Farina. Farina, who's in third place. Look at this, side by side. Gabriel Gomes trying to do something there against Franco Lopez, but no, he couldn't get it done. That was really not the place for him to do, but nope. Tough titties, try again. And of course, he's racing with the home crowd, and they're very happy to see him, just like they're very happy to see Bruno. And look at this. He's going to do it. He's going to overtake Franco Lopez, and Gabriel Gomes is going to take 10th place. And the crowd is probably going wild because it was a Brazilian overtaking an Argentinian. And, well, if you're Brazilian, you know how they don't like Argentinians and vice versa. So I presume the crowd was very, very happy for this overtaking maneuver. And Xavier Quinlan now is attacking Franco Lopez. Xavier Quinlan is doing a great recovery race here. Very well done for Xavier Quinlan. And now he is trying to overtake Franco Lopez. He might actually do it at some point. Now they're coming to the Junção corner. That is the Junção. Junção translated to English means junction. This was back in the day. This was when it would link the oval, the kind of an oval, to the road course. So that's why it's called like that. And look at Xavier Quinlan side by side with Franco Lopez. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Side by side before the S do Senna, he already overtakes Franco Lopez. There was nothing that Lopez could do. And Lopez now is in 12th place. And now back to Rifki Fakhrizhane. This is just so easy to Fakhrizhane. He's just there, already on lap number 11. Now he is going to the Junção corner, and now he's going to the final sector there. Look at it. Robin Kirlos trying to overtake Sasha Banks. Can he do it? Oh, that was almost a collision, and these two are synonym with collision and when you talk about this season, especially Sasha Banks. So I thought something, funny stuff would happen, but well, it didn't. But Robin Kirlos is still trying to overtake Sasha Banks. He might do it at some point. We are on lap number 12, and this is the last race of the season. So, but we still don't know who is going where in GP2. I mean, there are some guesses. Bruno de Barros possibly going to leaving Art Grand Prix and going to iSport, possibly. Franco Gamba possibly staying with Doms for another season. It's like I said so many times in the Italian race, anything can happen. Now we're back to Robin Kirlos on board with the Estonian, who's doing a terrible season, but he hopes that he can end this season with a bang. And he is attacking Sasha Banks. This is gonna be easy to Robin Kirlos. Now he's 19th. Banks tries to fight back, but that is a tough job for Sasha Banks, who is doing a horrible season. She scored points only once. I think it was in Singapore. And look at Glazebrook here. Glazebrook and Renzians, look at this. Get your popcorn because this is going to be intense. It's Renzians versus Oliver Glazebrook. And we know the history between these two. This is going to be fun. But I think Glazebrook lost a bit. And now he's being catched by Lucas Levi. Lucas Levi, who's obviously the teammate of Rifki Fakhrizhane, but Lucas Levi is nowhere near his teammate. I mean, he deserves a second chance, but he was just a rookie in the season, but he was nowhere near Rifki Fakhrizadeh in this season. But he is very close to Oliver Glazebrook here. He could try to overtake him, but Oliver Glazebrook is trying to overtake Renzians. Now they're coming to the Junção. And now going to the final corners, and let's see if he can do something here. But that is a tough job for Oliver Glazebrook. I mean, we heard a lot from Oliver Glazebrook from the start of the season. We did hear that he was going to demolish his opponents and his teammates, but pretty much the opposite is happening. Oh, someone is off, and that is Przygoda. Well, Daniel Przygoda is off the track. Oh well, sucks to be him. Let's see. He did the same thing that Mona did. He put the tire on the white line. That is not a good idea, guys. Come on. There he is. Right there. He put the tire on the white line. And the white line is very, very slippery when it rains. So obviously this is going to happen. And that was a very, very good save from Przygoda. He could have crashed badly there, but he was very lucky. And that was a really, really good save from Daniel Przygoda. Now back to the battle here. Oliver Glazebrook trying to overtake Renzians. His season, he's just a rookie. He deserves a second chance, but because of what he said, this has been quite of an embarrassment. But well, he could change here today. He could change things here today, and maybe he score points. He already overtook Renzians for 13th place. Now he can catch, I believe it's Franco Lopez, who is in front of him now. So this is lap number 14. And Fakhrizadeh is just way ahead. And no, behind Renzians is not Rifki Fakhrizadeh, that is Lucas Levi. He has a teammate. Believe it or not, he has a teammate. And there he is, Renzians trying to recover his position. But Oliver Glazebrook seems to be on a mission. This is lap 14. That is Lucas Levi on board, briefly on board with Lucas Levi. Now trying to catch the reigning DTM champion, Renzians. Let's see if he can do that. I think he's getting closer, but look at the Arden car right there. That is Przygoda. I think he's going to do it. Oh, look at Levi here. He overtook Renzians, and he's going to take 14th place. Look at the Arden car there. Oh no, Renzians is going to be overtaken twice. This is what the DTM champion didn't need now. That is a bit embarrassing for him. And now he's already 16th, but he's going to overtake Daniel Przygoda. Oh, and that was a collision between the two. Oh no. And Renzians is, well, you gotta give the people a show, because Rifki Fakhrizadeh is just way ahead in the lead, and something's gonna happen. Something needs to happen to make the crowd excited. And well, there's Renzians for you. He tried to overtake Daniel Przygoda. There was no room. There was no room for that. But still, pretty much of a racing incident. I wouldn't blame anyone here. It was just a racing incident. It can happen to anyone. Crashes are part of racing. It happens to anyone. It happened to Renzians. It happened to Przygoda. It can happen to you. It can happen to me. It can happen to anyone. So, that shouldn't be an issue. Now on board with Daniel Przygoda, who replaced Daniel Macamo during the season, but Przygoda had a lot of problems during the season, including a very embarrassing retirement in Japan. But well, maybe in the next season things will be much better for Daniel Przygoda. And look at Juhas there, trying to overtake Sean Grant for 9th place, and that's exactly what he does. Actually for 8th place, not for 9th place. And Juhas now is in top 8, and now he can score points if he finishes. There's Grant, and look at Quinlan, Xavier Quinlan, impressive. He's already in 10th place, and now he's going to attack his future teammate, Sean Grant, and that's exactly what he does. So Xavier Quinlan overtakes his future teammate for Virgin in the main series next season, that is Sean Grant, and Xavier Quinlan will take 9th place. Very, very impressive recovery race from Xavier Quinlan. Maybe that was the right call from Virgin to call him to the main series. Look at Molnar here. Someone has gone off. And that is Pshigoda again. Yep. Deno Pshigoda has gone off again. I think Deno Pshigoda has watched the 2009 Silverstone race. I remember that race, 2009 Silverstone race. I think Bruno Gibao spun like 4 times in that race. And Deno Pshigoda, yeah, he just made a mistake. I think this is his 3rd time already making a mistake. And you saw, by the way, Robin Kirlos make him a mistake as well. I think he rejoined them safely there. Oh, man, yeah. That was just a small hit from Mikael Votiga, but it could have been horrible. Very, very unsafe release from Robin Kirlos, but nothing happened there, so, it's fine, it's granted. And that is Deno Pshigoda already returning in 22nd and last. Not a good race for Deno Pshigoda. I mean, he wants to forget this race. I mean, if I was him, I would just pick the next plane and go straight to Poland and forget that this race actually happened. And that's Sasha Banks being catched by Finn guy, but at the same time she's catching Robin Kirlos. Lap number 16. And I want to see what is the gap from Rivki Fakhrizadeh to everyone else. I want to see the gap, to see if he can actually lap someone. I think he can. I'm pretty sure he can. Sasha Banks there in 19th place, trying to catch Robin Kirlos. And she's going to do it. She's going to do it there very, very tight. But Kirlos made a mistake. He went way too wide. And then it was easy for Sasha Banks to overtake and take 18th place there at SC Lucena. A great overtaking maneuver. And well, at least was something good happening for Sasha Banks in this race. There's Luca Farina, who's gaining on Bruno de Barros there. He's already 6.2 seconds ahead of the Brazilian. It is such a shame for Bruno, because he wanted to score a win in this race, but that is impossible because of Rivki Fakhrizadeh. But maybe he won't even get a podium, then, well, sucks to be him. And the gap is getting even bigger. Now it's 6.27, so Bruno needs to be something fast. That is McLaren. He's 28 seconds behind Fakhrizadeh. That is way too much for Mario McLaren. He's 28 seconds behind. Fakhrizadeh is unstoppable. He's just unstoppable. I think he's already close to some of the guys there. Oh, he's going to lap Pshigoda. Oh my God, this is wow. This is just incredible. I mean, he has lapped Pshigoda, and he's going to lap Renzians. This is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this. Finn guy is going to overtake Robin Kirlos. Now it's 4 laps to go, and Fakhrizadeh he's so ahead in the lead. He already lapped Pshigoda, and he's going to lap Renzians. That is, wow, that is just domination right there. And you gotta wonder, like, if Rivki Fakhrizadeh is gonna be this good in the main series, he's not gonna drive the best car. He's gonna drive the Sauber. And there you see Przygoda there battling with his car, trying to get the best approach to the corner. But he's in 22nd and he was already lapped. So, very embarrassing race for Przygoda, but well, he will have time to improve. Next season is coming. So, maybe he will have better luck next season. There you see Luca Farina. He is 6 seconds. He's 6.6 behind Mara McClary. And I don't know if McClary is still optimistic in trying to catch Fakhrizadeh, but probably not. Probably not. I think he knows his role already. There's Sasha Banks there in 18th spot. They're battling with Vortiga. And look at this. Oh, this is going to be way too tight for Rens Jans, but he's just going to make it. That was a very, very optimistic maneuver, and that actually worked. Oh, and Robin Kilos, he was overtaken by Rens Jans, and he was lapped at the same time by Rivki Fakhrizadeh. That is pretty bad for him. And look at this. Very, very intense battle there between Vortiga and Banks. Something might happen there because these two have been involved in quite a few incidents in this season. And Jeffrey Finguy is just waiting for the funny stuff to happen. And that is Oliver Glazebrook. Oliver Glazebrook is out. Bruno de Barros must be laughing so hard under his helmet. Oliver has said so much before the start of the season that he was going to easily defeat his teammates, that he was going to do this, he was going to do that. And look what happens. Bruno might actually score 36 points at the end of the season, and Oliver Glazebrook, he just scored 8. Look at this. Really, this is a really, really stupid mistake. That was very unnecessary. I think he was just pushing way too much. And that was a very unnecessary crash. Oliver Glazebrook is probably going to stay in GP2 for the next season. But, well, first of all, before anything, he needs to be more mature and taking things more seriously. I mean, not a good thing. This DNF is really not a good thing for a guy who thought he was going to do that just easily. Well, it's a shame, but, well, he will have a second chance. He deserves a second chance like every other rookie here. So, maybe things will be much, much better for him in the next season. We got a yellow flag, but it is probably because of Oliver Glazebrook's crash. And that is Sasha Banks already taking 16th from Mikhail Vortiga. And now Jeffrey Finguy is so close from Vortiga. Look at Fakhrizadeh there. That is Rivki Fakhrizadeh. Wow, that is beyond ridiculous. Like, he has no competition. Oh, wait a minute. Franco Gamba has lost his wing. What happened here? So Franco Gamba has lost his rear wing. So let's see here. Yeah, he did the same thing that Monar did. He did the same thing that Przygoda did. Don't go to the white line when it's rainy. You're going to spin. That is pretty much of a synonym. And that's exactly what happened with Franco Gamba. And now back to semantics. Well, he's going to have to go to the pits and fix his wing. Poor Franco. He's battling for the runner-up spot, but he's going to lose a lot of positions. Obviously, I think Hunter is out of the points, so thank God. At least Gamba can relax because Hunter is only in 10th place, so he's out of the points. So unless something really, really bad happens, I don't think I don't think Hunter can do better here. So Franco Gamba is going to the pits. It's too dangerous to go without a rear wing in the rain. It's really dangerous. So he's just going to the pits. So Fakhrizadeh at any moment here, at some moment he can start his final lap. He's already very close to start the final lap. Oh, and that's a crash at the back. Oh, no. Holy dingly parts. We got a crash in the pits. It's Sean Grant and it's Franco Gamba. Oh, I think Mario Rossi has hit a tire. And Fakhrizadeh just dodged some shrapnel there. What is going on here? Franco Gamba is out of the race. I think Lucas Levi is out of the race as well. What just happened here? Let's see. He was going to the pits. Oh no, he was hit. He was hit by Sean Grant. Oh no, that was a bit unnecessary from Sean. He swerved to the left because he was trying to overtake Robert Hunter. But didn't he just notice Franco Gamba there? Come on, guys. Yeah, he swerved to the left because he was trying to overtake Robert Hunter. But didn't he notice that Franco Gamba was there already? Not a good maneuver from Sean Grant. A bit embarrassing. And well, this is your virgin driver for the next season. Now, why Lucas Levi is out of the race? Oh no, he caught some shrapnel and well, he lost a tire, and that was the end of the line for Lucas Levi. A horrible season for Lucas Levi. His teammates dominated the season, and another drivers there hitting some shrapnel. I think Mona hit some shrapnel there. And that is Lucas Levi. His car is being taken. Very brave Marshall there. You could be run over really badly there. And, well, lots of trouble there in the pits because the cars of Sean Grant and Franco Gamba are still there. And there's Rifki Fakhrizadeh going for yet another dominating win. It's going to be his 6th win in this season. Keep in mind, we have 12 races, and I think Rifki Fakhrizadeh has the fastest lap. So if he has the fastest lap, that would be a hat trick, and that would be his 3rd hat trick of the season. That is pretty much of a record, pretty much of a driver record, another record for Rifki Fakhrizadeh because of this season. A dominating season for Fakhrizadeh. He's going to Sauber for the next season. His win was never in doubt. This is just going to be so easy for him. Now onto the final corners. Around the Pinheirinho there. And now to the final corners. Now going to Junção at this point. Around Junção he goes. And now he's going to cross the finish line around the Cafe corner. And here he comes, the man of the hour and the man of the moment. Rifki Fakhrizadeh has won in Brazil. Very, very well done from Rifki Fakhrizadeh. Another dominating win. It was never in doubt. And you see plenty of lapped drivers there. That is dominating. And there you're going to see Mara McClary finishing 2nd. There you see the confirmation below. Franco Gamba is out of the race. Mara McClary there is going to finish in 2nd. Rifki Fakhrizadeh won after 34 minutes and 20 seconds. Luca Farin is going to finish in 3rd place in possibly his last GP2 race. There is Bruno Gibao, so close to get to the podium. Poor him. He deserved to get to the podium, but that didn't happen. And that is Xavier Quinlan. Very, very well done. What a performance from Xavier Quinlan. He made a mistake at the start. He was in the back, and now he finishes 5th. What a great recovery race from Xavier Quinlan. He deserves it. 6th place for William Duncan. And look at this battle for the 7th place. They're side by side. I think Gomes got 7th place. Incredible. So Robert Hunter is going to finish in 9th, and that means Franco Gamba is the runner-up of the 2010 GP2 season. Well, at least he has that to celebrate if he wants to. 10th place for Franco Lopez. There is Sean Grant. Sean Grant is actually going to finish. He's going to cross the finish line. Not a good end of the race for Sean Grant. A very embarrassing accident with Franco Gamba at the end. And there he is. He's going to cross the finish line. And it's over. There he is. The minute, the hour, the minute, the moment. Rivki Fakhrizadeh has won for the 6th time in the season. And here are the results. Rivki Fakhrizadeh wins the race, followed by Mara McClary, Luca Farina, Bruno de Barros, Xavier Quinlan, William Duncan, Gabriel Gomes in 7th place, Patrick Juhas in 8th. Look at the difference there. 0.003 of a second between these two. And then the rest of the field. Hunter, Lopez, Rossi, Banks, Fingai, Jans, Votiga, Pshigoda, Kilos, Monar, Grant, and then the retirements, Levi, Gamba, and Glazebrook. But Levi and Gamba were classified, while Oliver Glazebrook was not classified. Fastest lap was scored by Rivki Fakhrizadeh, 1:33.421. That was his 3rd hat-trick in the season. No one has ever scored in GP2 more than 1 hat-trick ever, and he scored 3. So that just shows how unstoppable he was. I mean, it was never in doubt. And now he's going to the main series, he's going to Sauber, and well, that's that. There you see the point standings. Fakhrizadeh, 116 points. Franco Gamba with 51. Hunter with 48. McClary 46. Bruno de Barros with 36. Farina with 30. Duncan 28. Juhas 21. Quinlan 20. Lopez 19. Grant 14. 13 for Greenwood. 12 for Gomes. 11 for Levi and Monar. 9 for Fingai. 8 for Glazebrook. 6 for Macamo. 5 for Kirlos. 4 for Votiga, 3 for Rossi and Pshigoda, 2 points for Sasha Banks, and 0 points for Rens Jans. Well, what a season it was. There you see the finishes of all the drivers, and there you see that was only one race that Rivki Fakhrizadeh didn't finish in the points, and that was in Singapore when he crashed. So in every other race, he finished in the points, and only 2 races other than his retirement, he didn't finish on the podium, where he finished 7th place twice. So there you see the constructors. Bauer Dax, they were champions in Singapore, 127 points. Trident 60, Dams 55, Fisichella Motorsport with 51, Art Grand Prix 44, Aden with 39, Supernova 37, Race Engineering 32, Ocean Racing Technology with 25, PK Sports with 24, and iSport International in a terrible 11th place with 22 points. Well, the season is over. The GP2 season is over, and well, I hope I can commentate next season. Next season is going to happen, and I hope I can be there commentating. Well, this season was dominating, but without a shadow of a doubt, it had great moments indeed. Subscribe to Yiddish channel and like the video if you haven't done that so. Leave a comment on what you thought about the race. I want to thank Yiddy for giving me the opportunity of commentating in a few GP2 races. Very thankful for the opportunity. And, well, now it's next season. This season is over. Dominating season for Fakhrizadeh and Bauer Dax. Well, I will see you at some other day. Bye.